What up, big time gang? Welcome back to another Tommy Big Time video. This one is another Hamilton into the collection. I couldn't help myself, and the price was right. It was staring me down. I had to do it. The Hamilton Khaki Navy Scuba. I have one of these already in blue. I had to have another. The black dial is what we got here. This watch just wears so well. I had to have another one. I truly love this watch. I love that it has no date. So why not own another one of a watch that is Swiss made well, just feels quality, and I enjoy wearing. I need a black one to go with everything, right? So that's where we're at. I'm going to do an unwrapping video separately, but when we come back after the intro, we will be unwrapped and on the wrist. On the wrist, looking gorgeous as ever. So I just took out two links that will be in a separate video. But now it is fitted to my wrist. I used the micro adjust that it does have. It has like a half link micro adjust. Only one, and I used it. And two links and that half link micro adjust. We are good. Fits right. So before you get bored of this video and you move on, let's talk about specs. So this is the Hamilton Khaki Navy Scuba model H82515-130. This does have the Hamilton caliber H10 80-hour power reserve, 25 joule. So it's a slowed down movement that gives you 80 hours of power reserve, but you get a slower beat per hour. So I believe this beats like at 21,000, where normally you're around 28,800. So it's slowed down. I can't see it. It looks pretty smooth. I mean, I guess you can see it's a little bouncy, but not much. Brushed stainless steel case and bracelet, which I love. You have that coin edge, high polished bezel, high polished screw down crown, but everything else is finished with brush besides the beveled edges. I love it. I'm a brush fan 100%, not a fan of high polish at all. Beautiful milled brushed with high polished beveled edge. Clasp push button deployant with the milled lower with the Hamilton laser engraved in there. This looks gorgeous. Love that. You got the screwed down case back with the Hamilton laser engraving on there. We got a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. We've got the, what reminds me of like asphalt, textured matte black dial with the high gloss ceramic black bezel insert. Raised pip with the triangle at the 12 o'clock. 30 bar water resistant, 300 meters or 1,000 feet. We do have a signed screw down crown, which measures in at 7.5 millimeter diameter. And then we've got the movement has the Nivachron anti-magnetic balance spring. So you've got that as well as the 80-hour power reserve to have faith in your watch 100%. We do have a 60-click unidirectional coin edge bezel. So not your traditional 120-click that's in most. This is a 60-click. And I kind of like the 60-click. I don't use it for diving, so it doesn't bother me at all. 43 millimeter case diameter. This is a deal breaker for most, is the size of this watch. So 43 millimeter case diameter, 12.5 millimeters thick. So 12.5, 52 millimeter lug to lug, counting just the case ends. Counting the male end links, we do have 55 millimeter lug to lug. So like I showed you on my wrist, it does look okay on my wrist, and I'll show you again. With a bracelet, lug width 22 millimeter at the lug, tapers to 20. So a very gradual, slow taper. And then we do have 202 grams minus the 2 links I took out. So quite a heavy watch, but it's a solid chunk of stainless steel. I believe it looks great. I like everything about this watch, the fit, the feel, the finish, everything. Like I said, this is my second. I own the blue version of this exact watch. So you can see here the way it fits me. The links are going out on both sides. That's what you want. You don't want this to be dropping straight down where you have gaps. So I have an 8-inch wrist. This watch fits me great. That's why I go for the 43 millimeter watches. Some people don't, just because they are too large, especially that 55 millimeter lug to lug. I love the way this watch fits me. Like I said, I own one already, so I knew I wanted another eventually. And I think it's about a year and a half later, I've got my second one. So I'll do another video of these two side by side, the blue version and the black, so you can see them side by side. Maybe I'll do a video with this and like a Christopher Ward. I have a titanium Christopher Ward that is similar in size. I believe it's 42 millimeter C60. So I can put those side by side and kind of show you. 2 black dials side by side. So Lume is gorgeous. I've already checked it, but we will do that in this video. It's got a very green tint, so you know it's going to be good when it's got that green tint. We do have Lume in the second hand as well, even though the second hand has that red point. We do have Lume in that as well, so everything lights up. All the indices, the applied indices, and the hands. I like the basic handset on this. I think it looks gorgeous, just like Swords. I think it just looks, it does it just enough. And there you go. There it is. Looks great. You can see that second hand down by the 6 o'clock ticking away. That hour and minute hand are brighter than bright. The pip at the 12 o'clock. See it all glowing very well. Let me know what you guys think on this one. Would you purchase one for yourself? I think this is a no-brainer, honestly. Me personally, I just fell in love with the first one, and I couldn't help but want another one. And the Big Time gang helped me get there to be able to get another one. So thank you all for watching the videos. I don't make much, but what I do, I reinvest right into my wrist. So getting new watches is a must to keep the channel going, right? You guys don't want to see the same thing I've already shown before. So constantly flipping watches, constantly just keeping the flow going. But there's some like this that I know are going to be a keeper in my collection for at least a while. And this is one of those for sure that is going in the keeper box and will be worn quite often, but will be part of my collection for years, I'm sure. So let me know what you guys think. Much love. Stay tuned for photos, and we'll see you in the next one. God bless.
Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game.